What's going on, y'all? It's JD PicKell with On3. Today on the Hard Count, we're joined by On3's Director of Recruiting, Chad Simmons, to break down Ty Lockwood's flip to Alabama. And we are now joined by On3's Director of Recruiting, Chad Simmons. Chad, we've gotten a lot of time together lately. Chad is here to break down the flip of Ty Lockwood from Ohio State to Alabama. On3 four-star tight end out of Nashville, Tennessee. Chad, what went into this flip for Alabama?
I think it came down to, JD, just what he felt was the better fit. You know, obviously Ohio State, a lot of firepower offensively. He likes Kevin Wilson. He likes Ryan Day. He was their first commitment for the 2023 class, committed to Ohio State almost a year ago. So he's felt good about that decision. But, you know, Alabama just stayed in there, stayed consistent. He started to look at it a little bit more deeper late spring, early summer, finally took a visit there last week. And just likes the fit from a culture, from the offense to the people to the players around him and how he'll be used. He sees offensively under Bill O'Brien, I think all played a role in his decision.
And that was my exact next question, was how long has this been in the works? Because you said it, committed to the Buckeyes for about a year. Alabama jumped in the race from an offer standpoint, it sounds like about a week ago. How long was this in the works for Ty Lockwood?
You know, not that long, you know, seriously. Obviously, Bama, you know, recruited him, never, you know, completely gave up on him, tried to stay in communication. I think things got a little bit more serious and grew when he brought in Joe Cox to coach. Nick Saban brought in Joe Cox to coach tight ends, and the two connected pretty quickly. They went up to see him in the spring to evaluate, you know, still show interest in Lockwood. And then you know, he thought during the dead period in July, does he want to give himself another maybe option or opportunity to make sure he's 100% in with Ohio State? They got him on campus last Thursday and Friday. They offered him on that Friday. So he went into that visit without the offer from Alabama, got some one-on-one time with the coaching staff, got a look around the facilities and the campus. And when he left that visit with that offer, things got serious really quickly there. I think he went into that visit thinking if they offered, there's a chance he could flip, and he saw what he needed to see.
And was that relational piece with the tight ends coach, Joe Cox, was that ultimately what sealed the deal for him, or how big was that relationship in this flip?
I think it was a big part. I'm not going to say it was the key, but I think, you know, we all know, you know, as kids tell me all the time, Bama is Bama. Anytime a kid gets on that campus, and like Lockwood told me, I mean, you feel like that championship environment. You know, he saw guys putting that work in. He met with the staff on how he would potentially fit in to that offensive scheme. He saw Joe Cox in the meetings with tight ends and kind of how he, you know, commanded that room, yet had that respect, that relationship, how he cared for his players. And I think all of that went into his decision. But yeah, Joe Cox was big. I mean, he's young. He relates well to players. He can recruit. And, of course, Bama's produced tight ends here in recent years. So I think a lot of that, including Joe Cox, Nick Saban, that the championship environment and the opportunity to win there played a big role.
And a huge get for Bama. Like you said, Bama is Bama. But Ohio State's still Ohio State. How big a loss is this for the Buckeyes?
I mean, you never want to lose, you know, a four-star tight end. Now, Ohio State did go and get four-star Jelani Thurman from Atlanta just a couple of weeks ago. So they knew, you know, with that commitment, you know, is there a potential loss somewhere in there too, going for a second tight end? It always is a risk you take. But when you're Ohio State, you go get the best players, period, to make your roster better. So I do think it's a loss, but is it a huge blow? No, I think it's a bigger gain for Alabama than it is for a loss for Ohio State.
I know the fans in Tuscaloosa are fired up about it. Chad, really quick, what does Ty Lockwood bring to the table for Alabama?
You know, he's a winner. He's going to work. He's tough. He'll do whatever makes the team better and those around him better. He's very unselfish. I think he's better in the passing game, but he has that frame at 6'5", around 230, to add more muscle, become a better blocker, whether it be inline or on the perimeter. But I think right now he's that guy you flex out, you move around. you create mismatches with. Very good ball skills, has a strong route tree, a very smart player, plays with leverage, fights for the football. Again, just an unselfish athlete that Bama can work with, can groom, can make bigger, make stronger, and really I think some upside for him in Tuscaloosa.
Well, it's just a shame they can't really develop players down there at Alabama. No track record of doing that down there, unfortunately, it seems like. But the rich get richer. Alabama lands Ty Lockwood. Chad, thank you again for making time and coming on here with us to talk about this flip. Ty Lockwood going to Tuscaloosa. Hey, y'all, thanks so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel here to make sure you don't miss an episode of The Hard Count. Also, be sure to check out other videos on the On3 YouTube channel.